with Cooch, with Danny Korchmar, and the other was a song called "If Dirt Were Dollars."
Yeah.
Cool blues song that Don and I started at his house in Woody Creek, Colorado, and while we were working, we decided we'd work it. We knew what the lyric was going to be about. It was, "If dirt were dollars, I wouldn't worry." It was about how poor people continue to get screwed, and so we started to write this thing and watch a Ronald Reagan speech. And Don got a phone call, and he took it and he went out of the room for a few minutes. And I wrote a lot of this lyric just watching to Reagan spout this trickle-down bullshit, which they're trying to do again. You know, didn't work at the turn of the 20th century. Never works, but it's a great thing to say when things are tough, because it sort of makes everybody feel good. But just so you know, it's complete bullshit. Any economist will tell you that. Anyway, we wrote this song listening to this speech, "If Dirt Were Dollars," and I thought we were done. I thought, well, cool, we've done a blues, which we'd wanted to do for years, and I was off doing my own thing, and then he called me and said, "Man, I got this track from Mike Campbell that's just, you got to hear this thing. This is unbelievable. We're not done." So he came over and played it for me, and it was fantastic. And I think the first thing I wrote back to him was, "This is the era of fax." Do you remember that antiquated thing? Came between typewriters and now. It was called fax. And so you could just scribble something and stick it in the machine, and we'd come out the other end at each other's houses. So we'd send notes, lyrics, deep things, poems, things like this, anything, just whatever you could put on a piece of paper would come out the other end. It was amazing. So we're sending stuff back and forth, and first fact I remember sending him was, I think Mike Campbell's been reading my mail or my brain or something. This is exactly the way I would treat these chords, this progression. This is perfect. Let's go to work on this. So we worked on it long time, lots of nights. Some at Don's house, a lot up in my house, above the Chateau Marmont Hotel above Sunset Boulevard, just looking over the city and going, what the hell are we trying to say? It's really important, but we got to be precise about it. And we both had just broken up long relationships, and I've come undone. Thank you, Chris. This is other Chris. This is Chris and other Chris. Thanks, Chris. Did I step on the cord?
No.
Clearly. Yeah. All right. Well, it was supposed to be plugged in for me, but then again, I expect people to cut my meat for me. Kind of embarrassing at this age. No. Christ. Anyway. We started working on this beautiful song because we both had these big breakups within the last year. We'd both been engaged and thought it was the love of life. And I had broken up with we'd broken up, and then 6 months later, Don and his fiancée had broken up. It was, it's misery. Life is hell. Now, how do you get back to the sort of love and forgiveness and compassion part? So we were sort of working this theme already. But just noticing how mean the world was getting, it's just like, people are getting just meaner and ruder to each other, and sort of like they're doing now, just not even talking to each other because you have a difference of opinion about something. So we're trying to weave all this into one song, and we worked on it for a long time, and then when Don wanted to do the vocal, he just came up with some dazzling stuff that I hadn't heard before. So I have to, when I play this song, which I haven't done until this year, I've never played it before a few weeks ago on stage, but I think I was always hesitant because I knew it would have to come with my acknowledgement of what his enormous contribution was, which is absolutely say some stuff in the second verse that just slayed me. I didn't see it coming at all. And, I'm glad he recorded it, and I'm glad that I get to go out and sing it, because although it's really high and hard to sing, it's fine because it means something. I got the news today, I didn't want to hear, but I knew that it would come. troubles we've been through, and I lost me, and you lost you. What are all these voices outside love's open door? Make us throw up our commitment and beg for something more. I'm learning to live without you now, and it hurts me sometimes, but the more I know, the less I understand. Things I thought I'd figured out, I'm learning again. I've been trying to get down to the heart of the matter, but my will gets weak, and my friends seem to scatter, and I think it's about forgiveness. Even if you don't love me anymore. All these times are so uncertain. There's a yearning undefined, and people filled with rage. We all need a little tenderness. How can love survive in such a graceless age? Trust and self-assurance that lead to happiness are the very things we kill, I guess. Pride and competition cannot fill these empty arms, and the work I put between us, it doesn't keep me warm. But I'm learning to live without you now. It hurts me, baby, but the more I know, the less I understand. Things I thought I'd figured out, I have to learn again. I've been trying to get down to the heart of the matter, but my will gets weak. My friends seem to scatter, and I think it's about forgiveness. Even if you don't love me anymore. Now there are people in your life who've come and gone. They've let you down, and they've hurt your pride. You better put it all behind you, baby, life goes on. Keep carrying that anger, it'll eat you up inside. Try to get down to the heart of the matter, but my will gets weak. My friends seem to scatter, I think it's about forgiveness. Even if you don't love me, I've been trying to get down to the heart of the matter, but the flesh will get weak, and the ashes will scatter, and I think it's